It's Gypsy, man. So I wanted to give you all a follow-up on the Glock 34 Gen 5 with the Holosun SCS uh, optic on it with the green dot. We're clear and we're empty, no magazine. So went to the range today, and I always considered myself a purist. Shooting with the iron sights, which I'm using the Ameriglows with the yellow dot. Beautiful. I changed the connector in here to a Ghost Ring 3.5. The trigger was incredible. I mean, it was smooth, it was easy to pull, a very accurate weapon. And this leads me to my point of the necessity for an optic. If you're not shooting optic events in competition, the Glock 34 does not need an optic. The sights can be picked up on this weapon very easily. So now I'm at the point where I'm questioning if I should keep the optic on there, which I can because the co-witness on here is perfect. I mean, you can see that the optic sits on there flush, so you don't have a problem picking up the sights very quickly. But I'm gonna take it off and see what it's like to shoot with just the without the optic. And for me, I know I pick up the optics. It's a learning point. It's a learning curve to it. It's not like because of the way it co-witnesses, the dot pretty much sits where the sights are going to sit. And I'm used to the iron sights, so I'm like, if I need to even have an optic on this weapon to be comfortable with, it's doubtful because I can shoot very well with just the iron sights. So I can leave, my options are to leave this on and just look through the optic and shoot that way, or take it off and see how that feels and see which way I like it. But do I think that it's necessary to have this optic on there? And you can look right here and see how perfect you can see the sights and leave the optic on and not use the optic. Me personally, I'm at the point where I'm like, I probably won't use the optic most of the time unless I'm shooting an event where an optic is necessary. But other than that, I think I'm gonna stick to my purest ways and shoot with the iron sights exclusively. So this is my opinion on it. Is the optic a good purchase for somebody that just wants to put an optic on a gun? Yeah, go ahead. Why not if you want to spend the money? But do you need it on this 34 with the long slide? No, you don't need it. Does the optic perform? And it's just me needing to get used to it and wanting to get used to it as a purist, which at this point I really don't. But I have it. I'll use it. I'll put more time into it when I feel like it. So it operates great. It does what it says it does. It sits flush. It looks great. And it operates, you'll be a more efficient shooter, I'm sure, once you get used to it. For me, and if you're a purist and you're used to iron sights and you want to stick to them, stick to the iron sights. Save your money and buy ammo. It's Gypsy Man's, my opinion. We'll come back to it when I come back with an update video. Peace.